Hello guys, I am Umair Nazim and welcome to the C++ programming series in Let's Code. Well, in the previous video, we talked about the variables and their data types, but in today's tutorial, we will take a look on the operators in C++. Well, it is very important topic, so without wasting any time, let's get started. So guys, first of all, I want to show you that how can you research on some topic. How can you get the data by yourself from the Google or any browser that you are using? So for that reason, we will do this topic operators with the help of Google. Let's see. So first of all, you have to open your browser here. So you will type here operators in C++. Actually, I will go in each and every step very detailed, but I want to show you here you can also get benefit from these kind of topics from the Google or any other browser by yourself. So let's say that here when you type this one, when you search this one, operators in C++, here in the first you can say website, C++ Programmist, that is a good source. You can also get benefit from this website, and every kind of solution is available there. Then W3 School, then tutorial points, similar like this. As you can see, when I search this thing, a lot of tutorials, you can say a lot of tutorials are available. So let's open first one. So here, as you can see, here also the documentation is available. You can read what are the operators, but I will tell you each and everything in a very detail. So here let's get started from these operators. So as you can see, the first operator, this one, the plus symbol, so that is used for addition. The second one, that is a subtraction, that is used to subtract the values. The third one is multiplication. With this operator you can do the multiplication, you can multiply your variables. This one is division, and this operator, this percentage, so it is not used to get the percentage. Basically it is used like to get the remainder after your division. So here, as you can see, this one is, as you can see, modulo operator, you can say. So this one is used to get the remainder. So here also they have given the example. You can also look at this example, but I will do this example here on my compiler. So let's remove this line. So first of all, we will deal with the integers. For that reason, I have to define the data type, that is int. But guys, if you haven't watched my previous video that was related to the data types, so please must watch that video first. I have given the link in the description. So here, first of all, I have defined my data type, that is integer. Then I have to create variable. So this time I will create two variables. One is num1 and one is num2. So I don't need to create the variables on the different, you can say, on the different lines, because I am not assigning the values. So for that reason, I will put both the variables in the same line because the data type is same. And after that, here I can assign the value like this, using num1 is equal to 20. So if you remember this thing, I said to you, like this single equal operator, it is used to assign the value. So by declaring the value like this, it means I have assigned the value 20 to this num1 variable. After that, here I can write here num2, that was my variable. I can assign the value, let's suppose 10. So now in number 2, I have assigned the value, that is 10. So let's take a look on the addition. How can we do the addition? So for addition, I can write here cout, because I want to get the output here. Cout, then number 1 plus number 2, and then I have to end this line. So now here guys, what I am doing here I am doing the addition of number 1. The number 1 is containing the value, that is 20, and number 2 is containing the value, that is 10. So when we will do the addition, it will give us the output as a 30. So let's save this file first. So now click on the execute and then compile and run. So as you can see here, the answer is 30. Now let's take the look on the subtraction. How can we do the subtraction? So simply, instead of this plus symbol, this addition, you have to use the subtraction. And now save this one and let's run it again. So if we subtract 20 from 10, the answer is 10. Now let's take a look on the division. So I use here this one, division operator. So the answer is 2. Now let's take a look on the modulus operator. So the remainder is 0, because when you will divide this 20 by 10, the remainder is 0. So let's do it as a 22, and let's see now what will be the remainder. So as you can see, this time the remainder is 2, because when you divide 22 by 10, so the remainder is 2. So here we are getting our remainder, that is 2. Let's take the look on the different operators here. So here also they are doing the same thing. So if you want, you can also read their description about their documentation from here. So guys, one important thing here is this one. So this, but if you write these two addition operators together, so it means they are incrementing the value. The single addition operator is used to do the addition, but when you combine two addition symbols together, so they will increment your value like once. Okay, they will increment your value to one more step, you can say. But when you use two subtraction operators together, they will decrease your value. So let's take a look here. So here it is integer number 5. So I have declared one variable and I am putting the value, I am storing the value as a 5. But here I am using plus number. So when I will run this one, so it will give me 6, because as I said before, like this, like you can say operator, the combination of two addition operators, they will increment your value. So let's take a look on our compiler here. So I can remove this thing, and here I will use plus. So this plus means it will increment. I will write here num1. So let's take a look. So our num1 value is 22, and when we will run it, it will become 23. So as you can see here, now the value is 23. But if I use here subtraction 2 times, so now it will decrease it and it will become 21. Let's take a look here. So as you can see, now the value is 21. So let's go in a more detail. So here guys, the important thing is also here. So this, as you can see, I already mentioned this thing. When you will see this operator, this single operator, so it means we are assigning something. But when you will see here this one plus and this one equal operator, so it works like this. So it means that, let's suppose I have created one variable a and one variable b. So it will add a plus b. But I will tell you this thing in the compiler, you will not understand them very well. So let's go into the compiler about these things. So for that reason, let's create one more variable here, because it will give us the value like is it true or false. So for that reason, I will write here bool. So I can write here result. That is the variable, and initially I will not initialize anything. So here I have to check that either these values are equal or not. So for that reason, I will write here result. Now I am initializing this one. So within these two parentheses, so here I will write number 1 is equal to num2. So here whatever the result we will get, so we are storing that result inside the result variable. So either it will be true or either it will be false. So let's now print our result. So guys, as you can see, the value is 0. So what 0 means? 0 means that false. So 1 means true. So now let's do it here also 22. Here also 22. So now the value of number 1 and number 2 both are containing 22. Let's see what will be the output now. So as you can see, this time the value is 1. So what it means 1? 1 means that it's true. So guys, let's take a look on this operator, what it means. So this operator will work like this. Suppose that we have one variable here, this a. So this a and this b, we will do the addition and we will store their value again in the a variable. So let's see here. Here we have already number 1. So I will write here like this, number 1 plus, then equal, and then I have to write number 2. So this operator will work like this. I will do comment here. So it is like this, number 1 is equal to number 1 plus number 2. So that is the basic syntax of the same one. This one is similar like this one. So what I am doing here, first of all I will do the addition. So I will take the value of number 1, that is 22, and then the value of number 2, that is 22. So their sum will be 44, and then I am adding their sum again into this number 1 variable. So the number 1 variable, previously it was containing 22, but when I will assign their addition, it will become as a 44. So let's see, and I will print the value here, number 1. So as you can see here, the result is 44. But if you want, you can also use the same structure instead of this one. So let's remove this thing and uncomment this one, and let's see now what will be the result. So as you can see, again the result is 44. So both the syntax are same. Whatever you want, you can use that one. So now this one, minus and assigning operator. So what this operator means, so this operator, instead of this one, let's suppose I can write here minus, and now it will do the subtraction and it will assign the value into the number 1. So now when we do the subtraction of 22, so from 22, then it is 0. So let's use it in another way. How can we do it in the second way? So you have to use here minus, then this one assigning operator, you have to use number 2. So that one is also the same syntax, the same structure, you can say. So as you can see, their value is 0. So similar like this one is a multiplication and equal operator. So this multiplication will do the same thing. So let's see that here you can suppose our value that was number 1, and here the number 2. So it will multiply both the values and store again the value into the number 1. So instead of a, b, I use here number 1 and number 2, that was the variable. So here that is the addition, it is also same, and that is the modulus operator, it is also same. So that is the homework for you. Please try these 3 operators by yourself and write your opinions in the comment. So after that we have here greater than or less than. Let's see how can we use them. So to use the less than or greater than, so let's see here, I'm going to write them. So again I will create one variable, that is the result. Sorry, this time it is boolean again, because it is either true or false. So I will not initially assign anything. Let's assign here. So now I have to compare 2 values. So for that reason I have to write number 1, is number 1 greater than num2? So let me change the values here. Let's see, here I can write 20. So now it will check that this number 1, the number 1 value is 22. So is 22 greater than 20. Yes, 22 is greater than 20. So let's see what will be the result. Let me change the value also here. So as you can see, true. So for the true, it is indicating with 1. And if I write here, is 21 less than, so that one is the less than operator. So is 21 less than 20? Let's see what will be the result. So this time you are getting 0. So 0 is indicating that it is false. So similar like this one is not equal to. So here, as you can see, we are checking, is 3 not equal to 5? Yes, it is not equal to 5. So then it will print the result as a true. So true means 1. So you can say that this one is not equal to operator. And also this one is greater than or equal to. So let's see what it means, greater than or equal to. So if I write here this one as a greater than or equal to, so let's do it also here. Number 2 is also 22. So when it will come to this stage, this line, it will check what is the value of number 1. So number 1 value is 22. So the 22 is not greater, but it is equal to number 2, that is also 22. So you can say 22 is equal but not greater than. So this condition is fulfilled because it is equal. So for that reason it will print the value as a true. Let's see in the console. So as you can see, the value is true. So after that it has also this less than or equal to. So similar like this, guys, you can see here we have a lot of operators. I will not go in a very detail in each and every operator. You can check them, but in the upcoming videos when we will do the practical examples in a different topics, so then we will also study this step by step.